the last month, I've gotten around 10 million views, like 8 to 10 million views or so on one of my TikTok affiliate accounts. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys the strategy that I use to put myself in the position where every video has at least the chance to go viral. Because most, like, I think out of the past, like the last 30 videos I've posted, let me, here, I'll just pull up one of the accounts quick. But yeah, I mean, the last, like, you know, we've had a couple videos in the past month go pretty viral, like, you know, get a couple million views, a few with a couple 100,000. But more importantly, like out of these last 30 videos or so, most of them are above 2,000 views, at least, other than the one I just posted here at 300 views. But that's beside the point. So that's, I think, getting out of that range, like getting into the regime of like 1 to 2,000 views on a TikTok shop video is ideally like, you want to get out of that 200, 300 capped zone, right? Once you start getting thousands, a couple thousand views a video, the momentum can really start to pick up. And those videos, even though they might not go viral right off the bat, like they're still pumping enough traffic to the point where you can generate sales on a couple thousand views. It can really help build momentum up on your channel to eventually hit the point where you have videos getting a couple 100,000, even a couple million views. All right. So I think so that's kind of what this video is going to be structured around, like how to get out of, I know a lot of people are probably stuck in the 200 to 300 view range on TikTok. If you're in that range, like those videos, that's basically the threshold where TikTok will just, they'll give you 200 views on most videos or right around there. And then if they internally decide that the video sucks, they just stop pushing it. That's where you're going to see a majority of videos die. So I'm going to show you how, at least I have found one of the best ways to like get over that point to where you enter. Once you hit like 1,000 views, you kind of open it up in TikTok, according to me, at least. So the first main point that you need to realize is that on TikTok, like TikTok organic, TikTok shop content, your main kind of goal here should be just to get views, not to generate sales, not to, honestly, not even to like generate awareness around the product, to like literally just to get views. Every single video has to be optimized for views. Like there's only so many conversion tactics you can implement. Most of them, like, honestly, don't even make a difference. If you hit enough people, the product is going to sell, like, no matter what, right? So don't get caught up in, like, oh, every 2,000 views, I need to be generating a sale, or this video is performing horribly. Like, just every single video you post, it's like, what can I do to make this get as many views as possible? Now, the only way to do that is to initially, like, to get out of that 200 view range. Like I said, that's kind of how, like, TikTok is going to give you that. And if it doesn't hit the metrics it's looking for, it's just going to die. Now, the metrics that it needs to see is the watch time, like people need to actually watch the video, and then obviously engagement, likes, comments, stuff like that. So you just need, on TikTok, you need people to watch your video and to like it, right? You don't need any like direct response advertising as an affiliate. So that's kind of like the mental framework you need to operate under, like as step one is like, okay, how do I get as many views as possible and integrate this product where even if people don't care at all about the product, they're never going to buy it. How am I going to get those people to like the video? Right? So that's why, like, and I'll go through some specific examples of like different content styles that work really well. Stories work super well, like you going in and like telling a story. And then at the end, it's like, oh, and then this product is the solution or whatever. Super like just funny videos. I'll show you a couple examples. Like the hook plays a big role in these. So your thought shouldn't be, how am I going to get people to buy this product through this video? It's like, how do I just get as many views as possible around this video? Don't even think about the conversions. Like literally just get, like every video, you just need to get views. So, you know, the highest converting videos tend to be when you like take them through, you have an entire storyline in a video and the perfect ending, they go in and they buy the product. So let me show you an example. Like most of these videos follow the exact same framework. I'm selling the same product in all of these too. It's I don't have it here with me, but it's the new Hiccup straw. It's like a Shark Tank product. So I've been leveraging the Shark Tank episode in basically every single video. Even in this one, I'm kind of just like putting like the storyline here is man stops brutal hiccups with new Shark Tank product. So I said Shark Tank product, not TikTok shop product. That's kind of another, I guess, it's a small tip there, but don't even be like, oh, I found this new TikTok shop product. every video that people see these days, like more than like 80% of the videos, it seems like, on the For You page are TikTok Shop products. So people are now like looking for it. Like they see the orange box. It's like a trigger point for people who don't do TikTok or TikTok affiliate, right? So they're like, oh God, this guy's gonna make money off me, and they just keep scrolling. But again, that kind of just follows like the storyline framework. But let me show you. Let me just grab one of these videos here and I'll play one to kind of show you what I'm talking about. So I'll play this second to last one that I just posted. That got like 21,000 views. So everything I did here, like the hook is definitely the most important part. But when people see this, it just draws them into the point where they want to watch it. Like they don't care if there's a product. I'm not trying to sell a product. It's just like the first clip. The text on the screen says, really took till 2025 to invent something like this. And up top, I say like, finally, with, you know, a couple emojis. But what I'm trying to do here is when people see this on the For You page, they're going to be like, really took till 2025. Okay, they see it's a Shark Tank episode. They're like, what is this? What product is it? You just need to get people to watch for like 5 seconds. So that is the first clip that they're going to see. That's kind of how I draw them in. Again, I'm operating under the framework of I just need people to watch this video. So what text can I put on the screen? Like I don't even need to say like, I need this product or you need this product, because that's just going to push people away. So here, I'll play the video just so you can kind of see like the framework.
This will become part of everybody's medicine cabinet, guaranteed, right? So I'll make you an offer, right? And I just want a yes or no. The offer is $250,000 that you asked for 20%.
Do it for 15.
All right, so the text on the screen sucks them in. I also added them kind of going back and forth to add like more credibility. So they keep watching. Here we're about 13 seconds in. So if they watch to this point, now I don't want them scrolling off. So next, jump into it. I do this. I say, it was a crazy episode, ... So like, trying to add some humor to it, so hopefully they keep watching here.
It didn't work. Try this. Boo!
Oh my God, Sharks! I'm so sorry. I don't know what's happening.
Guys, allow me, a doctor, to help. It's time to say goodbye to all of these silly tricks and instead say hello to Hickaway, the most effective way that you can stop your hiccups. Amanda, just take this. Give me that glass of water. Just put and drink through it. That easy.
Wow, my hiccups are gone.
Amazing.
How does that work?
Shocking how that happened.
You know,
I mean, the fact that... So now I also added my personal clip here at the end. Now, the next one, so that kind of like, I had the hook, which sucked him in, which was kind of broad. It was like, how did it take till 2025 to invent this? People know it's Shark Tank, so they start to watch. Then I said it was a crazy episode. That kind of is like the middle. It's like, all right, keeping them in so they want to watch like what happened on the episode. Also knowing that the episode started with Mark saying like, I guarantee this is going to be in everybody's medicine cabinet. So it kind of, you know, adds that authority and credibility there. They watch all the way through. Now at the end, I'm not even selling them yet here. At this point, this is where I went in and all I did was like, I played the I played like the side of it. It's like, I can't believe it took this long to invent this. Like, how am I just seeing this for the first time? Right. So it's like the, did you know type of angle. Like, did you guys even know there was something like this? And it took till nearly 2025 to invent something like this is literally crazy. A straw you can actually use when you have the hiccups instead of trying to like drink water from the reverse way or doing like handstands, whatever, all the weird tactics people try to use. I don't even know. They just added them to the TikTok shop. So right at the end, like in the last 5 seconds, I go in and I promote the product because if people watched all the way to this point, they're probably, well, if it doesn't even matter if they buy, like that watch time is going to be massive, but they're running a crazy flash sale. So I'll add it right here. Just click the orange shop button below. So I went in. Okay. Now the last piece to sell them at the end is, hey, I just added the product. It's on the TikTok shop to get those conversions. I talked about the Black Friday sale that they have going on right now. But again, that's a video I posted a couple days ago. And it really just follows that entire, like, it's a storyline. It's not going in. I didn't start the video being like, you guys need to buy this, or I found this on the TikTok shop, right? It's just that people aren't going to watch that. Every time you make a video, it's like, how do I get people to watch more than 5 seconds without selling them something? I need them to like the video, right? So even if they don't even buy it from that, you can still get likes. Like this one here, you know, again, and this didn't even go crazy viral, but I still generated sales from this video. And it's the caption I put here, man stops brutal hiccups with new Shark Tank straw, right? So people want to watch to see if it works. And then if it does work, which it did in this video, that's where you can go in and get some likes on it. And then that helps push it out to even more people who might go in and buy the product. But that's kind of like the framework that I followed for like every single one of these videos. Is like you got to suck them in with some type of hook to get them to watch. And then you also have to think of a way to like get likes. So if people aren't even interested in buying it, like it's a good story to the point where they might like the video. You can also use like here, I've had some other products. This is probably my most sus video of all time. You guys want to see this hook?
You yank your Johnson every morning. You're probably
right. Like if I see that on my For You page, I am watching that 100 out of 100 times. I am going to stay until that next clip. The intro is literally, if you yank your Johnson every morning, with a wild photo. Like this video got 21,000 likes just because it generated like thousands of dollars in sales too, which is pretty crazy to think. But people are going to like that because it's funny. It's like so insane to the point where they're going to like it because that's what people are on TikTok for. They're on TikTok to be entertained. Speaking of liking videos and algorithms pushing out videos that get likes, like this video for me because I haven't cracked the code just yet to get over the 1,000 to 2,000 view mark on YouTube, but I have a feeling that it's coming soon. But here's another one. This angle also works really well to like suck people in and kind of make them watch just to, again, get the views. Sharks fumbled big time here. Mark didn't. In the first couple clicks, I just put like, chopped him up of them being like, I don't need this. What is this? I'm out, all that. So people are going to watch and be like, well, what are they all out on? And what did Mark capitalize on here, right?
Need this thing.
So we do that.
Guys, look, I'll save a lot.
And then I transitioned right into Mark saying, okay, I love it. I guarantee you it's the same exact clip there. Then I went in and I said, hey, I didn't even show him the clip. This is where I went in and I explained what the product was like in my own video. So it wasn't necessarily me selling it to them. It was just showing them for the first time. I was like, hey,
$1,000 that you asked for 20%.
and this is the product that they were talking about. It's this hiccup straw here, and it looks just like a normal straw, but it has this little hole here at the bottom. So I kind of explained what it is. And then I played another kind of testimonial video here.
They sound more like burps.
So again, this is where people are going to go in and like it. They're going to be like, wow, that's a crazy product and it worked. Okay, they like it. They might not even know that it's on the video, but it doesn't matter because it's going to get pushed out. It got 167,000 views. So it gets pushed out to the people that need to see it. Then the conversions just happen naturally. You don't necessarily have to tell a story, but I think that like if you make like every video you post, if it's like an episode, it's like a show you're putting on. Basically, right? Like you don't need to show your face. You can show your face. Videos of people actually telling stories. Like let's look at this like ashwagandha. Conspiracies also work super well too. That's where they put on like a whole episode, like a 2-minute video where they basically have a massive conspiracy that they talk about. But again, that's what people are going to watch because they're like, whoa, what is this? Joe Rogan canceled. What's this conspiracy? As they get through, they're just looking for likes. They're just looking to push the video out. And that's how it's going to be pushed out naturally. But look at this. I'll show you the Shilajit product because this Shilajit is a great example of a product that for whatever reason just crushes it under like most of these top creators just take like the funny, absurd route, just like I did on one of those older videos that I posted. But like, look at this intro right here. You guys have probably even seen this video on TikTok.
Y'all adult in them guts, pounding them cheeks all day, every day. Wouldn't want to be my neighbor.
Like that first 5 seconds of a hook is absolutely absurd. Like people are going to watch that no matter what. They're probably going to like it because it's funny. And then it's going to spiral way over the 200 view kind of jail mark that people are left in. But yeah, those are the frameworks that work really well. Telling stories. The stories don't even have to be real, by the way. Like you could like, for example, say you're selling this, you want to sell this candle. Instead of being like, oh, this thing smells, instead of doing this, being like, oh, this thing, like, I just bought this new candle off the TikTok shop. This is the best smelling candle I've ever had. Start the video off, put the candle to the side and literally just take a video and be like, dude, somebody literally just took a dump in my house. Like, say something just so absurd where people are going to watch it. And then at the end, you can be like, if I didn't have this, my house, like whatever, right? That's how you go in and integrate it at the end. But you have to have something these days. There's so many videos. You have to make it the story funny. You have to make it like a conspiracy. Like, did you know this, right? Like, have you seen this, right? Like, if you're selling those goalie gummies, the ashwagandha, instead of being like, oh, these really help with your anxiety. Tell a story about when you, like, I don't know, freaking passed out at dinner last weekend because you saw like a chick and you were so nervous to talk to her. Like any type of story is just like, that's what's going to suck people in. Then, oh, you got all this confidence now because you're taking ashwagandha and you're so mellow, right? Like whatever the angle is, but that's how you got to think about it. That's the mental framework you got to operate under. And all you're doing is getting people to watch the video and make it funny enough to the point, or like insane enough, like conspiracy, where they like it, right? So that's those are kind of some TikTok tips for you there. But yeah, if you guys are still here, appreciate you sticking around. Hopefully you guys like that one. You guys know the YouTube drill. Like the video for me, subscribe to the channel, join our Skool community. It's totally free to get started, and I walk through all of these viral frameworks in depth and show you like real live examples of videos that I've made for every single one of them. So go in, check that out if you guys do want to start crushing it as a TikTok Shop affiliate. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.